Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to get you across to that brickwork we've finished last night and let you have a look at it, see what you think. I mean, you're not going to be able to tell on the video, but it doesn't look too bad at all, and it is passable. So to the naked eye, if it looks right, it's right, and that's the main thing at the end of the day. If it's right and it looks wrong, then you're going to have to change it, but you'll see now. So go and have a look. We did that 40mm step out. People have asked me a few questions. Why didn't I step down the other side and bring it up and all that? The other end's already built, so the client isn't willing to take them down. So that's why I've had to grind it all down on one end, or else I would have done that. Also, people are saying, why are you finishing other people's work, blah, blah, blah. The reason is because at the minute there isn't a lot out there, and after I got dropped from that last site because they wanted to decrease numbers, not selling houses, I haven't really found anything worthwhile doing. This is the first thing that's cropped up, so it's just money in the bank. And then obviously I'm going to show you into that next bit. Right, so that's how it ended up. The other gang are taking down that flank now. They're taking that while we're doing this inside, so it doesn't look too bad actually for 40mm. So there you've seen it. It doesn't look too bad, does it? It just needs jointing that top course. But we're starting the inside. Loading, got some blocks loaded up here. We're waiting for the labourers just bring us some more up. But these two doorways are going up 2.1. The externals are a lot higher. They've got a split under. I've worked this to come off block, and it doesn't work in now because I've worked it block from there. Just thought it's a block and a brick, so I'm going to end up putting two more courses of brick in here somewhere now. Damn it, nothing works in with my tyres. Fantastic. So I'm going to end up with two courses of commons through here, a course of commons through the doorway. That's what I've just thought about. We've got shot fired tyres. We're going to shoot into these steels, and we've got some 100 by 140 concrete lintels to go on top of these doorways. But first we're going to have to clean off this block work, get this snots off. We've had to cut this scaffold back because all these tubes were sticking in. The scaffold is blind on here, don't know what he's doing. I'm already slamming people, aren't I?
Second day on the job.
Yeah, second day on the job, I'm slamming people, but it's to be expected. That's how I roll, innit? Nobody likes me, do they? So yeah, course of brick on, course of block, lintels on, 100 by 140s, 1800 long, two of those. I'm going to set up a profile in the web. In fact, no I'm not, I mean this is that ropey and rough, I could just dye this through, wouldn't even need a level. No, we'll do it right on top. And then in this top section here, that requires head restraints, which we'll go and have a look for after. But we'll see. We shall see, my friend. But for now, we're just waiting on some more blocks, and then we'll get going. And in fact, I'm going to start cleaning this off. Okay, now we are ready to put the concrete lintel on. We've put a brick there and a block, and now this is 100mm wide. It's actually 105 by 140 deep. It's actually 145. So a skinny bed is required.
Good to see.
It's quite heavy. Ideally, what I like to do with these, I like to set the block and brick first, let them go off for a day usually, and then put the lintels on, come back and do it, just so you don't get any bow or discrepancies. But we haven't got that delicacy, so it's going on now, and it's super heavy. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so we've got so far up now. We put the lintel in, course of brick over the top, lighter weight blocks there because all these blocks are very wet and they're wanting to tip. The line of the wall underneath wasn't straight. These two piers, they'd obviously built them independently and they were a little bit, or they've just moved a bit. So we pulled the line through now using the jag clamps, even though I don't like promoting them anymore because they got stitched up. I'll say bigger boys won the battle. Then what we've done is we've put a course of brick over the top to bring, obviously, course of brick here. We've put the tray, we've incorporated the tray into this bed. No, sorry, into this bed here. I could have put it onto the top of there, but I like the ties to grab the mortar and the brick rather than have a slip plane, which it would have. So that's why we put the damp into this one, ties into this one, and now it works back to full blocks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 courses. I think it's exactly 4 courses up to the top. That is 890 to there, 895. So I've got grind there, so 5 mil, and that one is 890. So that one's got the ground 10 mil now. So that's what we'll work to. Yeah, because 900 is your gauge. So 4 courses on there. I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably do another course on this side and then we'll move to the next side because we don't want it to go. So yeah, 2 courses on this and then we'll move to the next bit. So that's the 7 courses with a course, well, 1 course of brick, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 bricks, 7. So we're not getting any more than 1500, not with ready mix mortar. Leave that for the rest of the day now till the end and then we'll joint it just so as it sucks in a little bit, but these blocks are really wet. This is what you want to do first. This is the first course we're putting on top. Pull your line through the whole thing before you get to your lintel. Clamp it on. You can't get better than that, and then just slide them up as you go. Take down from the top, see where your gauge is going to work, but we know that this works same as this. So if we just keep things, make sure you've got 2 110 from DPC to underside a lintel, so you've got your right structural opening, and jobs a winner. We'll incorporate this damp further up. For now, I'll just slide these in and just hook it on. This is going to be surplus anyway, so it doesn't matter if I pierce it there. I'll be cutting that off a little bit later, and that'll just keep this brickwork dry here underneath because it is starting to rain a bit now. There we go. Everything's covered up. Starting rain a touch. Get my hard hat on.
To protect you from the rain.
Protect my head from the rain and my hairline. We'll go have some. Oh, by the way, I'm on a new diet because I'm what 200 pound I was after Crimbo. 200 pound in weight. What a fat. So I'm going on the OMAD diet. 1 meal a day. Have a coffee. Have as much coffee as you want. No milk. No one of that. But 1 meal a day. So I'm picking to eat when I get home between 4:30 and 5:30. That hour. I'll eat whatever I want. Not over the top, but you know, good meal. And then let's see if we can shift some pounds. So I started that 3 days ago before I started work. Let's see what I am next Wednesday. See how much I've lost in a week, eh? Listen to this one. Just before brew, one of the big labourers has told one of the little labourers that I'll tell you the story behind it because I've just found out. One of the older labourers is meant to be picking up a big guy labourer. He's meant to be there at 20 past or whatever he's meant to be at, but he wasn't there when he was meant to be there. So the guy who was picking him up has drove off, which you all would do. So we've just gone for breakfast and there's a big congregation of them out there now outside the canteen. The big guy has told one of the younger labourers that he's let the old boy's tyre down. So he's gone and checked and his tyre's down, or he slashed his tyre, or he's laid down, or whatever, because it just is a bit of payback because he didn't pick him up. So the old guy's had him about it and he said the young lad's lying. So he's kicking off saying he's not lying. and there's an uproar, and now they're all telling the site manager, and I think they're trying to get rid of the big guy, but the big guy's on his brew in his car. So let's see what happens, eh? There's big trouble at the Oatcake Corral. Yep, they're all kicking off. They're all kicking off. Funny. Great footage. Right, now we've got this up, both sides. We're just going to slide some insulation in there. Get it down, lift that tie up a touch. And just use your insulation knife just to thread this through the ties. You don't want any big gaps. There you go. Just like that. Nice and neat.
Ooh.
And that's the job. Let's have a look what we've got here. Put a bit into there. Use your offcuts if you can. Waste not, want not.
Ah, yes.
And then I'll bot another piece up to there. Let's get another piece in. These blocks are so wet that this has been done from the morning and still haven't been able to do all the beds and stuff, but we will do them in a minute.
Look at me, put an insulation in. YouTube.
Hey, it's all money, innit? It's all money. Pays me mortgage.
You tell him, Changy, that. Oh, well, picking up a kilo. I'll say more than the mortgage.
Yeah, well, so's 10 years. Stay in school, that's the motto, innit? These blokes who won't give you grief about doing YouTube and that. So off on my drongos. No worries. There you go. Oh, neat stuff. Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Bloody lovely.
We'll get this jointed up, have a little tidy up, and then we'll be back onto this in the morning, just to get it all covered. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and especially to the lads from the site, the ones who really enjoy my YouTube videos, that one was for you. Take it easy, boys. See you in tomorrow's.